Alright, decided to start off the day with some nice classic indie rock. You just heard Car Seat Headrest. With his track, let's see, I Wanna Sweat from the 2013 album Nervous Young Men, self-release. So it's about to turn 10 years today. Not today, but this year, you know what I'm saying. Good morning, listeners of Coffee Noise. I'm your host, DJ Marlin, and if you can believe it, it's Tuesday once again. Alright, good morning to y'all listening out there. Today is April 18th, 2023, so you know what today is. Today is the Tax Day Special. Yes, today is the final day to do your taxes. If you haven't done that, get around to doing it, so you know the IRS doesn't audit you, which is annoying, to say the least. So, this week again, I'm going back to my homemade coffee. I believe I bought the bean, I believe it was like HEB, the one on the expressway, not but Harlingen. I like that one, nicer bean flavor, nice roast. I like myself a nice dark roast, and a little bit of a half and half. I kind of like leaned off the whole very sweet creamer. I like half and half, something really basic. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you do know what I'm saying. And if you don't know what I'm saying, well, I can't help you out there. Let's look into the weather for today. Alright, right now in Edinburgh, it is 76 degrees right now, and on my end it says it's going to be drizzling for a good most of the day, so, nothing major, just, put on something light, like a flannel or a very light raincoat. Let's see, it's going to be a high of 86 today with a low of 69, and let's look for the next few days. Alright, next few days look pretty good temperature, we're looking around the high 80s to low 90s, and on Saturday, we're looking at the low 80s at a max. So, a pretty comfortable day. So, like I said, the theme of this week is going to be the tax day. I recently did my taxes, I think, on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I'm going to get a refund of about $500, so, hey, not so bad for me, though. That's going to go straight to bills on, like, my brother's car, because we're going upstate. And May, we're going to do a health boot camp together, which I applied for because I gave a stipend pay of $1,500. But hey, I got it in, so I ain't going to complain about that. Good coffee. Like I said, when you always tune in, try to have something to drink with you. Nice coffee, a nice lemonade, some water. If you work out, nice pre-workout, even though you should probably lean off of it, which I should do, but, that's up for debate. Let's look into the other artists we have playing for y'all for today. So like I said, you just heard Car Seat Headrest. Next, we're going to be listening to Evan Parker with a wire raid of 3 other artists. And next up, we're going to have Dynamic Shroud. Let's see here. Have a Nice Life, Boys of Canada, Black Midi. And we're going to wrap it up today with One Trick Point Never. Let's see. Let's talk about some things that happened this week. Yesterday went downtown Brownsville. Kind of just walked around, you know what I'm saying? Because I go to college from Brownsville to Edinburgh just this semester. Next semester, I should probably do it mainly here in Edinburgh. But I had like a little gold necklace that I went to go get fixed. Probably going to pick it up next week. And I've been thinking about maybe getting like a small pendant. Just something small to hang on to it. Nothing major. I'm not going to go like, oh, go big or home. No. I'm not that kind of person. I like a little, I guess you could say a little bit of an eye candy. Yeah, I think that would be like the best way to say it. A little eye candy. And yesterday I had to do a thing for the alumni of my class. So basically, like my high school, that's like talk to basically I think it was like the college advisor asked us questions. They want to give us a response, give like feedback for the students who are graduating high school. It's already going to be like 2 years since I graduated high school. Man, it does not feel like that. It really doesn't. It's already been 2 years. Wow, it's thinking about it, it's like I don't know where to be happy or kind of like sad. Like, wow, that was a long time. Not really. 2 years are really not that long, but like, yeah, I graduated high school. I could remember it was like all my 12th grade was at home because of COVID, and then well, that was a different time. Now looking back at it, that was a really different time. Alright, anyway, so like I said, today's gonna be tax day, so let's play the next track. Something a little confusing since tax are confusing. Let's see, it's pretty hectic tax day, so let's kind of flirt with that feeling. Here's a track to get you really confused for today. We're gonna be playing Active 2-3. It's gonna be a free jazz by Noel Aktoche, Evan Parker, Paul Rogers, and Max Sanders from the 1997 album Somewhere Bilingual. So if you're not really used to free jazz, well, here you go. You're gonna listen, and you're probably gonna like it or not. Who knows? But let's get started. Talk about chaotic. I really do like free jazz. It's up there as like one of my favorite genres. I haven't heard this album in a long time. Somewhere in bilingual, and from a long time. But yeah, really good classic free jazz record. If you really want to really want to dip your toes in that genre, I'd say start off something more simple with like Pharoah Sanders or Sonny Sharrock. Get the feel for it before you go in. Alright, so, let's see, we went through another New Music Friday last week, so let's look over some albums I checked out. Let's see, we have the new album from Metallica, 72 Seasons. It's alright. It's not bad, but it's also not good. It's more like, at this point, I'm really concerned. Like, at this point, just, like, either stop making music or just break up, because it's not getting any better. I'm just gonna say that. Since Time is Gravity by Natural Information Society. Good jazz record. I thought it was pretty good. I give it around I'd say I give it around like a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? And let's see, the new album from The Tallest Man on Earth, Henry Street. Pretty good. Big Picture by Fen Lilly. I haven't checked that one out yet, but I will definitely be checking out this week. And even though it didn't come out last week, the album I've been listening to is the new Death Crash record, slowcore with almost like a post-punk influence. Very good. It is, very good. I mean, wow, it's really good. I really can't talk anything about it. Let's talk about the Coachella on Sunday. I know a lot of people were pissed off that the Frank Ocean stream wasn't going to happen, so a lot of people, including me, were just watching the performance either like on Instagram or TikTok. I know a lot of people are complaining about it, but to a point, it's more like, as much as it sucks, the artist does have the ultimate say, and ultimately an artist doesn't really owe the fans anything. You make the decision to do so. I don't say that to be condescending to the fans. I know a lot of people pay good money for Coachella. That's why I would never go. I'd rather go to like another concert. But yeah, Frank, we still need a new album. I'm just gonna say I heard Blonde yesterday at school because it's like, you know what? I need to listen to something. I listen to Blonde. I also listen to Nervous Young. What's that Garcia Rest album? Twin Fantasy? There we go, Twin Fantasy. Yeah, at school I just put on headphones and music because it calms me down. Although I really need to get back into doing reviews again for Instagram and probably rate your music since it's been a minute. It has been a minute since I've done it, and yeah, yeah, free jazz reminds me of doing my taxes. It's not difficult, but it can be somewhat chaotic. It's like, do you own an offshore bank account? Like, I'm 20 and I live in the valley. What do you think? No, obviously. Or it's like, do you have any children? I mean, I hope not, hopefully. Well, no, but, taxes are not fun. So if you don't know what you're doing, either ask your parents, ask your family members, or go to, like, a local H&R Block. I mean, it's gonna cost you, but honestly, you can probably do your personal taxes by yourself. Only goes like HR Block or Travel or like Domain Services if you need if you have like a business expense. But yeah, while tax is being done, let's listen to something that's relaxing. You know that nice relaxing feeling you get after you do your taxes. Let's kick it off with some vaporwave. Here is Death's Dynamic Shroud with the track Goodbye. All right, catch you in a few minutes, y'all. All right, if you're just tuning us right now, it's about to be 10:01 in the morning. Good morning, good morning. So, like I just said, you just heard Goodbye by Death's Dynamic Shroud from the 2015 self-release album, I'll Try Living Like This. Like I said, I like Vaporwave. It's like, it takes me down like a memory lane, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so, let's look into some albums that are coming out in the near future. Like I said, for June, one of the main albums I'm looking forward to is the new Squid album, Monolith. Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, check out the single from the album. It is really good. And the music video. It is really good. Let's see. Next Friday, we get the new album from the British electronic dance artist Jessie Ware titled That Feels Good. I loved her album. What was her album from like a few years ago? That one was like a classic. That's a good dance record. You know what I'm saying? If you want something a little dancing wise, hey, check that out. as well as the album titled First Two Pages of Frankenstein by the Nationals. Classic dad rock. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, I am. Kind of looking into everything at this point. But hey, nothing wrong with that. Looking straight to the summer, we have the new album from Swans out June 23rd, The Beggar. I'm a big Swans guy. I like that kind of music. I know it's not for everyone. If you don't know what that is, just check out To Be Kind from 2014. I can't remember. To Be Kind, Soundtracks for the Blind, The Seer, Filth even. It's a trip, to put it lightly. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's talk about Coachella. I'm nothing against music festivals. I think they're great. But you're gonna charge like a couple $1,000s for a ticket? Really? I mean, I understand we all have to make like a buck here and there, but come on, like $2,000 for like a ticket for like a weekend? I mean, that sounds ludicrous. I mean, I'm not saying I'm innocent. I spent a lot of money like on music gear and music collections, easily worth a couple $100s. But even then, still, like, I'm not going to pay $2,000 to watch that. I'd rather go watch a live stream on Instagram or TikTok. I almost burned my tongue a little bit on that coffee. Woo! Alright, let's talk about the next two tracks I'm going to be playing for you right now. First track we're going to have is There Is No Food from Have a Nice Life from their 2008 self-release album, Death Consciousness. Easily a classic internet album. I think if you use Reddit, 4chan's Moo, Write Your Music, what's another music site? Sputnik Music even. And obviously Pitchfork. I know a lot of people don't like Pitchfork. I have my issues. Like they gave that Machine Gun Kelly album like a 5 something. It's worth like it's less than a 1. It's less than a 1 point. I absolutely hate Machine Gun Kelly. Okay, this show is a certified Machine Gun Kelly hater. And we hate AJR. AJR is really bad millennial pop music. Just stop it. Absolutely stop it. I hate that band. I actually genuinely hate that band. Why did I start ranting about that? Anyways, like I said, the first track we're going to be playing is There Is No Food by Have a Nice Life. And the second track, we're going to kick it off to, we're going to throw it back to, 2005 with Boards of Canada from their album, The Campfire Head Phase. We're going to be listening to Satellite Anthem Icarus. Really like this album. Really like this album as a whole. This track specifically, almost like a dreamy state. So yeah, let's just get right into the music. Let's get it. Alright. And that was, like I said, There Is No Food and Satellite Anthem Icarus. So yeah, like I said, I don't like AJR or Machine Gun Kelly. It's just not good music. It's like Machine Gun Kelly, you're not saving rock music. You're making it worse, actually. You know, and AJR, you're just bad in general. Like, Machine Gun Kelly, go back to doing your really bad rapping. You know, why you gotta be, like, ruining other genres? Just say the one and just rot there. Just rot in the bottom of a barrel, please. And AJR, I just don't like it. It's just not good. It's almost borderline false optimism. Yeah, but like that really it's like optimism, but it's like a needle in your ear just touching your eardrum. Very painful and not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. So like I said, I did get accepted to a boot camp. It was basically on public health, up in Prairie View, Texas, about an hour away from Houston. Population about like 10,000 people. I think it's like 9 or 10,000. Very small town. So I can flex. I'm from a big city. And Harlingen has like 70-something thousand people, so I guess I could say that. So I would have to leave like on, me and my brother, since we both got accepted, we had to leave like on Saturday to get there, and then the program wouldn't start till Monday. It'll be like till May. It starts on May 15th, I believe. So like Thursday's like the final day of school, and then Friday I do nothing, and then Saturday, catch y'all later. I'm out of here, and then I go up there. It was just good. You know, I'm grateful I got into it. Like I said, I had to stop and pay $1,500 for me to live off of that. But you know what? It's going to look good on my education resume, and I think that looks good, especially if I really want to go to grad school, which I am flirting with the idea of going to grad school for philosophy. So, you know, throw your jokes at you as like, oh yeah, you're going to be on an employment line. You know what? Maybe, but I'll look cool in that line. So, just to flex on y'all. All right. So, anyways, enough about school. The semester is almost over, and you know what that means, listeners? That's right. It is almost finals. So either celebrate or cry in your bed. I don't know. I do both every single day. Um, let's see here. So get those textbooks and start studying. Since I'm pretty good on my finals. I think the only exam I really had to focus on is maybe like my behavioral psychology, but that class is really easy. As long as I read the book and watch the video lectures, I'm pretty much good. Sociology is pretty extremely offensively easy though. Also remember, evaluations for your classes are open, so you haven't done that. Do so, check that out. Help the professors out. To get a message, or do you like the class? Do you not like the class? What was you rated? You're the best. You're the best. Yeah. Anyways, let's start talking about the last two tracks we're gonna be playing for y'all for today. First track, we're gonna throw it back to 2021 with from the album Cavalcade. That's right, listeners. That's Black Midi with Chandramassilia Patelia. I still do not know how to fully correctly say it. And then we're gonna throw it back a year before that to 2020 with One Tricks More Never from the album Magic Trick One Tricks More Never with the track Nothing Special. You listeners are special to me. Just to say that. Alright, let's just get back into the track. Alright, this track might scare you, but you might not like it, but your kids are gonna love this. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, it is 10:29 right now. We're about wrapping up this week's show. So, to our listeners, thanks for tuning in to Coffee Noise. Like I said, the artists we played for today, we played, let's see right here, Car Seat Head Rez, Evan Parker, Have a Nice Life, One Tricks Point Never, Boards of Canada, Black Midi, and Death's Dynamic Show. This week's playlists have been uploaded to the stories on Instagram. Follow me at Rigo Hates Reviews, or you can just search up DJ Merlin. Like I said, playlists are both in Apple Music and Spotify for all our listeners to use whatever platform they use. And finally, before I let you go, do your taxes, and I'll catch you next week. Alright, y'all stay cool, will ya? Alright, laters.